Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I'm here once again to make it clear uh, about the Repart and their enthusiasm to relocate to Africa. I have stated earlier on, you need to figure out what is your financial status and who is your man on the ground or the contact points where you will have the ability to facilitate the exodus from the Babylon. To come to Africa is a calling, it's not for everyone. But what matters most is how you structure your journey. Without finances, of course, it will be difficult. To those Americans who are planning to come here to Africa to start their life and link that the life they live in America, the same standards, in the same way they can come and do here, sorry, you're in for a shock. That's not the way to go. And because you don't have contact or somebody on the ground who is doing preliminary logistics in terms of immigration and investment opportunity and ease of life in African environment, then you are in for a rude shock. The reparts, experts who are already here, they are blocking the way for those who really want to come because they're not giving the proper information about what you expect once you're here in motherland. The point of contest and or the interest is it's easy to be scammed, right? I understand, but it's also hard to get scammed if you really know the instrumental methodology and mechanism to use or to forward to be where you want to be. There are those who are genuine, the reparts, the experts, or even ordinary African people. They have the established entities that are giving logistics on what to do, what to expect, and how to unfold these. But unlike all those, you don't need. The entry strategy to this motherland is establishing solid rural contact with the people who are not Americans or reparts, but the indigenous people themselves. They are the master plan of the land. They know where to go, they know what to do, how to explain to you what you need to do or what you need to know. But a few clever reparts from the Afro American community who are coming here, they think you can consolidate funds and then you have a vision for the exodus of people in numbers from the United States to Africa to establish investment in real estate or manufacturing or whatever the case it is at the expense of their inability to travel in masses. So you correct the funds and then you anticipate the journey and you come to Africa independently and then you establish these entities and then you block the rest from accessing the investments and then you start asking for money. That is here ridiculous. Look at the case of Gambia. We have the issue of Art Carey. Art Carey is a prerogative woman who is eloquent in her, way of doing things, but the pride in her cannot let her be what she used to claim to be. You cannot go to an African continent and then you dictate to people what you want or what should be done. Art Carey got it wrong, totally wrong, from both sides of the sword. In America, you corrected people's parents. You came to Africa. You did not know how the grounds very well, but you entrenched yourself in the grounds and then you started criticizing the situational environment you found in there. You didn't go far. The criticism was soaring and the numbers were rising. Actually, you ended up going back to America, but I don't know whether you funded people their money or not. Who are your affiliations when you had intentions of giving a desperate Afro Americans hopes to relocate to the motherland? You got it wrong. Gambia is a very remote country with very limited resources, but credible in terms of arable farming. The land for farming there is good and for real estate. The strategy used at Cali was not the right one. You needed someone to help you grow mentally and physically appreciate through laying a groundwork that was supposed to be initiated by the locals, not you. Unlike what you did. Kwesi Boyant was your affiliate, and what he did, the entry strategy for him was working for him because what he did, he mingled with the communities. He even went to an extent of marrying one of the locals. That shows and that you are willing to be part of them. You are incorporating. And he managed to entrench himself in the community and he succeeded. That is possible. Even though accusations came out and he was prosecuted and went through the justice system and they found no evil in him and he was given a clean bill of health to move on. So you left Gambia and went back to United States empty-handed. You're not even a river. So Quincy Bones is an entrepreneur who will manage to maneuver the political landscape and social and communal landscape of transition as a Repart in Gambian communities. Brexit is a whole barrel of stories, and the way they're doing it, it's not working. You don't sell land without involving community. You don't sell land without involving government entities because they are there and that is their work to check and to verify. You can have it in your possession, but you don't have the marketing strategy or how to incorporate the people locally and internationally, especially Brexit from UK, because that's the area of your interest, that's where you come from. We need to integrate our policies. Our foreign brothers and sisters in diaspora who want to come back to Africa, people on the ground, the indigenous people in the communities in the area where you want to go and raid, those are the people who knows exactly what is going on. And the only way you can do is to come and establish yourself in the communities and start having what it takes to start development and knowing the procedures of being run. Some parts of the continent, you need the authority of the chief himself in that region to buy land. You can go to the Ministry of Land, you can go to the attorneys, you can go to the landowner, but the community leaders, they are the ones who will approve you need to own that land, regardless of your color, your location, or where you come from. As long as you have shown interest to buy the land, the chief is the final decision. You need to know these things. So point of contact in the area of your interest on the primary grassroots level is the most critical thing. Not even using the agents or the realtors or those people who are involved in properties. There are those who want to develop the estates. There are those who want to build in the cities. There are those who want to do farming. The thing is, entrench yourself in the communities. That's my argument. And this issue of unapologetic European channel dictating about oversight interest in land deals and real estate development is also another topic that I want to highlight about. You cannot be a black man with intentions of selling land to Americans and you're criticizing them and lukewarming them and having a naive experience on how the other people who are trying to, the YouTubers who are trying to sell out the idea of buying land in Ghana or in Gambia, criticizing them in what they say or how things should be done, who is a scammer, who is not a scammer. What about you? We don't know you. Unapologetic Negropian. You are not, you yourself, you're married to a Caucasian woman, your children are Caucasian. So what's the authentic in nature to try to mobilize the theme of African embracing the diasporians who are departing back to the Africa? If you want to do the land deals in Gambia or wherever you are, stop criticism. Focus on the real estate market and wooing many people abroad to come to buy the land through your channel and through your company. What you have to offer, I think, is unlimited if you're not jealous and if you're not criticizing others or highlighting other people's failure on your channel. This doesn't sound very good, doesn't sound very well. You need to have what you call fundamental base on how to argue in regard to these issues. We have to discuss this in details and elaborate carefully because your interest as a unapologetic Negropian is to sell land to the people. You are criticizing their lifestyle and their culture. To the people, you are making assumptions and categorizing their GDP amongst the diasporans. You know, it doesn't make sense. That's not the interest. That's not what is the argument all about. We have to understand what's the interest of these people and why they want to repart to Africa. They are running away from Babylonian racism, supremacists, the white supremacy, and inability for them to do business sincerely without bureaucracy in a white man's land. Make it more presentable in your argument, in your marketing plans and strategy, in order for these people to appreciate. If you are all fighting as YouTubers in Gambia, particularly in West Africa, when it comes to selling land and marketing your real estates, then I fault you, and I give you a thumbs down. We need to see harmony amongst you people who are YouTubing and giving people hopes. Criticism is accepted, but in a moderate, in a small, professional, civilized manner without affecting the Black Americans and the UK black community or European black community. The leverage is not the way they live, the lifestyle, or how they do, or their habits, or criticism. The leverage is your authentic professionalism in terms of delivering the market expectations and the needs. So I expect you to move forward with a vision, and you carry your vision with you without criticizing people and their culture. It's amazing to see you don't pay attention to that, and it's affecting many people, and you're putting fear in them. I would like you to think about it. Ensure you give a content material that is not critical, criticism, hypocritical, and not a jealous kind of, but a transparent and fair amount, sort of kind of. That's my argument. And be a fair content creator. Let people know what is on the ground, as I have stated. Everybody wants a fair information. Everybody wants an opportunity to be what they want to be. They want to repart, they want to integrate, they want to grow the continent, they have the infrastructure. I wish you guys in Gambia and Ghana, you can stop fighting and criticizing one another and undressing one another on the media. Work as a team and achieve, and everything will be alright. Let's not see these interviews that are necessary or not making sense. Nobody wants to listen to interviews that's not bring, in relevance. That is my argument, and I do believe you will work out on that morality. Thank you.